I'm deeply honored to stand before you today as we come together to commemorate the Candlelight Memorial for 2024. This occasion marks a profoundly significant moment for communities worldwide, and particularly for and by people living with HIV. So we are not the only country that is commemorating the candlelight. It's also done globally. But this year we've got a particular theme, which is Together We Remember. Together we heal through love and solidarity. Together we remember. Together we heal through love and solidarity. So these words remind us of our shared humanity, our collective grief, and our unyielding hope. Just also like the background song that was coming, that you don't have to fear anything, there is hope. Tonight, as we light our candles, let each flame represent a life that you have lost, and also a life that you have loved, a life that continues to inspire. We remember those whom we have lost through the battle of AIDS, and we also honor the tireless efforts of those who have dedicated their lives to supporting people living with HIV. And these heroic people comes in different forms. Sometimes they are represented as the government, providing the healthcare that we need. Sometimes it comes as our partners, providing the support, the financial and the technical support. Sometimes also these angels represent within ourselves peer supporters, the mentor mothers that continue to push each other to adhere to treatment. We salute them all. This memorial is also a moment to reflect on the progress we have made. Advances in antiretroviral therapy have transformed HIV from a terminal diagnosis to a manageable condition for many. As we hold our candles today, let us also ignite within ourselves a renewed commitment to advocacy. In memory of those who we have lost, let us pledge to fight injustice, to also push for equity and also inclusion. Even as we talk of sustainability today, let us ensure that no one is left behind and that every voice that must be heard is heard.
This gathering is also a symbol of solidarity with those living with HIV. Your presence today is a powerful reminder that none of us walk this journey alone. We are a community, a network bound by shared experiences, challenges, and triumphs. Together we uplift, empower, and advocate for one another, building a foundation of healing through connection and compassion. As we remember those we have lost, we must always acknowledge the progress we have made. Advances in treatment and care have transformed HIV from death sentence to a manageable condition for many.
We remember not only the individuals who have passed, but also the families and friends who continue to feel their absence deeply. Let us take a moment to honor their memories and the impact they have had on our lives. However, we must recognize that our work is far from over. Stigma and discrimination remain formidable barriers that prevent many from seeking the care they need. I'm actually surprised that the statistics indicate that there is an increase in stigma, because to us, HIV and AIDS today is just like hypertension. It's just like diabetes. And I don't know if those living with HIV, those living with the hypertension and diabetes are also getting the same stigma as those living with HIV. I do not see any reason why this stigma and discrimination should continue to increase, because HIV and AIDS is just now like diabetes. It's just now like hypertension, like any other chronic disease that many of us are living out there. So this, I think, is a message that we must send to our communities, must send to our nation.
Thank you very much for always making this a special event. I've been at the National AIDS Council for a number of years. And but at one day, and every World AIDS Day, we have organized this event. And so sometimes it must look like it becomes normal, because we have done it several times. But every time we organize this, it is a special moment for me to also reflect on those that I have lost, the loved ones, the relatives, the siblings, the friends, and this has been the work of the communities that ZNN people has led. And so I want to congratulate you and thank you for always making this event a special one. Thank you very much. I think let's clap hands for ourselves.